Welcome to Khan Academy Training. Today we're going to take a look at how to use Khan Academy in your classroom and how it can benefit your students. Let's get started. Upon completing Khan Academy training, teachers and tutors should be able to explain how Khan Academy can benefit their students, as well as be able to describe ways the Khan Academy can be implemented into your classroom. Khan Academy has many benefits. Number one, individualized instruction. Students can focus on their weaknesses and work at their own speed. They can pause, rewatch, and rewind Khan Academy videos as much as they like. So if they're doing well, they can keep on plowing ahead and get to new material. If they're stuck, they could take their time, replay it, rewatch it, and keep going until they master that material. So therefore, no one gets left behind, or no one who's fast gets bored because they're waiting for everybody else to catch up. Students can work at their own speed. Number two, instant feedback. Students don't have to wait for the teacher to give them feedback as to whether they're right or wrong. It's a computer system, so as soon as they plug in the answer and submit it, they know if they got it correct or if they missed it. Third, detailed data. The teacher can assume the role as coach within Khan Academy, and this allows the teacher to view the student progress by skill. So they know where they're at with multiplication or division or fractions. They can look up the specific skill. They can determine through the program whether the student's struggling or proficient, and they can also view each question the student missed or got correct. So lots of great details. The teacher can hone in on where the student's strengths and weaknesses are and help them accordingly. Fourth, it's paperless. You don't need pen and pencil. You don't have to have students getting up to sharpen their pencil, or students that don't have paper. As long as they have a computer, iPad, they can use the scratch pad on the Khan Academy screen, and they could use their finger if they have an iPad to write out their work, do their addition right there on the iPad. And last, it's free. It doesn't cost a dime to use Khan Academy. All you need is an email address and you just sign right up. There are a few important pieces of information to know before using Khan Academy. First off is enrolling students. As a teacher, students can create their own ID and log in, or a teacher can. If the student has created their ID ahead of time, they could find your teacher ID and enroll into your class. There is an age limit, however. So number two, the age limit is important to be aware of. Students 12 or younger must have a parent sign them up. Once they register, they need to type in their parent's email address. An email will be sent to the parent, and then the parent can give them the okay to enroll in the course. Third is the browser. Khan Academy works best with Google Chrome, Safari, Firefox, and Internet Explorer 10. Make sure to install the latest version of your browser. If you have an older version like Internet Explorer 8 or 7, it may not work for all the applications within Khan Academy. Windows XP in particular is something to be aware of. That's an operating system on Microsoft computers. Some Khan Academy modules won't work if you run Internet Explorer with Windows XP. Therefore, you'll have to use Chrome or Firefox if your computer still runs Windows XP. At my school, we still have some that do run Windows XP. Windows XP is about 12 years old, and the newest version of Internet Explorer does not work with Windows XP. So therefore, we run Internet Explorer 8 on those computers, and not all the Khan Academy programs will work. So therefore, just make sure your browser is up to date and it'll work fine. Headphones, right? Students will be watching video tutorials to learn how to do various math problems. So it's going to get noisy if they don't have headphones. So they need to plug in so they're in their own little world and not disturbing others. Because they're going to be working at their own pace, they're all going to be at different stages. One way to get around this, if you don't have headphones for everybody, is to teach the same lesson. Play the video on the screen and have them all work on the same thing, whether it's addition or fractions and so on. However, you won't be able to individualize things that way. So those are a few important things to keep in mind, and we'll move along to some applications of Khan Academy. Next, we'll see how to apply Khan Academy to your classroom, whether you're tutoring in a before or after school program or a teacher. First is to set goals, right? Have the students set a particular goal for the day or week, right? What should they get proficient in? How long is it going to take them to master dividing fractions or exponents, right? How long will it take them? When are they going to get it done by? That'll help drive them forward because with Khan Academy, there's a lot of different options they have that'll help them focus on something specific. 2, curriculum support. Maybe Khan Academy isn't the main focal point of your classroom if you're a teacher, but there's different things you can do, right? If you're a tutor, you can find out what they're learning in the classroom and have them practice those concepts. If you're a teacher, you may use it for just a little bit of enrichment if they finish early. Go and watch the video at the end of class about what they're going to learn tomorrow, what's coming up next. Remediation, right? It doesn't do students any good to practice exponents when they still can't multiply. Right? Math's one of those things that continually progresses, and if you miss the lower steps, you're not going to be able to achieve the higher steps. So weaker students may need to brush up on their skills that they already should know. Last but not least, you can have to do some peer tutoring. You can see by looking at the Khan Academy dashboard, if you're a coach, you can see who's proficient at a skill and who's struggling. You could have students who are proficient at a skill right on the board that they can teach a particular skill. You can see students who are struggling, have them write on the board if they need help with a particular skill, and you can pair students up and have them help each other out. Sometimes, students can be great at explaining things, and even do it better than a teacher can sometimes. So it's a great way to get peers interacting, have the kids that are a little bit more advanced take on a leadership role to help others, and it can be a benefit, to you and free you up to help other students as well. Okay, we went over a few things on how Khan Academy can help your class out, but wait, there is more. Okay, there's a few other things to help. First off, incentives. One thing Khan Academy does is keep track of student points. As students watch videos and complete more lessons and become proficient, they win points. So you can set up a point system in your class. You don't have to really record everything. Khan Academy does it for you, but when students are in a certain amount of points, you can give out rewards. 2 is flip your class, and students can watch a video and they could do that for homework. Instead of listening to you lecture, they could watch the video and take notes. Therefore, less time could be spent lecturing and more time could be spent on guided practice in your class. If you're not comfortable with students kind of teaching themselves with the video, you can use it for homework support. Khan Academy videos could be used at home. If a student's like, oh, I forget how to do this, even though you taught it to them in class, they could go back and rewatch the video that's on Khan Academy, and that'll help them get back up to speed for when they're trying to do their homework. And last, assigned content. This isn't fully up and running yet, but Khan Academy in the fall of 2013 will allow teachers to assign specific content to students. So that'll be coming soon. So as you can see, there's lots of ways that Khan Academy can help out your class. Your role as a tutor or teacher is to see what suits you best and implement it. This concludes our introduction to Khan Academy. As a result, you should now know the benefits of using Khan Academy and ways to implement Khan Academy into your classroom. For additional resources, click on the links below. Next, you'll take a brief quiz to assess your knowledge on Khan Academy. Advance to the next slide to begin.